Miami's gone.
Welcome to Freed on Business. He grew up in South Florida, has been in business here since the early 90s, and has closed over $3 billion in deals. He's seen it all. He always has an opinion, and he's always ready to share it. Informed, entertaining, and connected, he has his finger on the pulse of South Florida's business community. He's Jim Freed, and this is Freed on Business.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Freed on Business. Since our epic episode 880, which provided us with a chance to snarkily thank 880 AM The Biz, we're on to episode 881. Why not? Why not keep going? This week, we're going to do our annual vacation episode. It's going to be tremendous. I'm going to thank our friends at Warren Henry Automotive. Thank you to Larry, Eric, Ismet, Gerald, everybody over there, Brandon, all my friends at Warren Henry Automotive that make my automotive experience so fabulous and personal, and thank them for making me part of the family and being a sponsor for about 18 years now at this point. Remember, you can hear the podcast live right now on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, all the different platforms, YouTube, and you can always listen to this show or any of the other shows that we've taped and done on any of the podcast platforms. And now let's talk about today's topic, which is our annual, why do you really need a vacation? I'm going to start with something my mom told me. She's 88 now, God bless her. My mom's 88, and she told me this long ago, and I'll never forget it. And it's that you don't get a vacation, you take a vacation. Nobody's going to offer you up and say, hey, why don't you go on a vacation? Unless, I guess, if you work someplace where your vacation is going to roll off in a big bureaucracy. But for just an entrepreneur, the reality is that if you don't take a vacation, you'll never have one. So you need to just get up and take a vacation. I'm taking some time out right now. I'm going to go see my family up in Atlanta. And there's a lot of reasons that you really need to take a vacation. I was speaking with Miami Podcast Studios about the inevitable high population density attractions of Miami here, like the people that drive you crazy on the street, or the people that are walking across the intersection that stop in the middle of the intersection to talk on their phone and don't really know about you. And those people wonder why there's so many pedestrian accidents here in South Florida. But the reality is that the level of stress here continues to increase as Miami continues to urbanize. I love it here. My business is driven by the fact that Miami continues to expand. But the real important thing that you need time away from work is so that you can reduce stress. You really just need a time to step back and let the stress decrease, because the reality is that every single day is a brick on top of a brick on top of a brick, and you got to just stop having the bricks build on each other. So you really need to remove those daily stressors. It helps you prevent burnout. One of the people I used to work with says there is no such thing with burnout. They shortly thereafter quit their job and went and moved to the mountains, basically. So much for not believing in burnout. But the vacation helps in mental health. It allows you to boost your mood. You reduce anxiety by changing your focus, and it gives you a chance to push away from things that challenge you on a daily basis, and allow you to get new perspectives on those. If you stop grinding about all the daily little mundane things, you get a chance to think about the bigger picture in life. It'll allow you to improve your physical health too. I've noticed that when I'm on vacation, I'm able to sleep better, sleep a little longer. I still go to sleep around the same time, but I get, a full solid 9 or 10 hours of sleep for a few days in a row. Really helps you to get sharp. It helps you to stay fresh. I really don't like to go work out when I'm on vacation. I use it as a period for my body to heal from all of the workouts, because you can't just keep tearing down your muscles every day. You've got to let them build up. It helps you also lower your blood pressure. Had a very, I'll just call it, festive night's sleep the other night. Measured my blood pressure. It was starting to peak a little higher than I like. So I'm looking forward to lowering the blood pressure on the vacation. I'll see my nieces, my nephews, all my extended family, hug the dog, uh, go for walks. My sister's becoming a Tai Chi teacher, so she's going to teach me Tai Chi. And I'm going to see my little nephews, who I've only seen for a few hours since they were born during COVID. So it's really exciting, gives me ability to build multiple relationships. And I'm going to be going and watching the soccer finals with my oldest nephew. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll see my brother-in-law and all the extended family. Got a beautiful extended family up there. And what's that really mean? What that means is it allows me to strengthen those relationships. We're really nothing without our interpersonal relationships that we have with all of our family and our extended family. And I'm really looking forward to that. They live up in Atlanta, which is a completely different pace and perspective than you have down here in South Florida. And so while I enjoy the growth and the hubbub of Miami, I'll get the growth and the hubbub of Atlanta. But the folks in Atlanta have a decidedly different spin. Atlanta's sort of the Miami of the South. Everybody in Latin America and Europe, and I guess now the United States, comes to Miami. Everybody in Atlanta is pretty much from the southeastern United States. I got to tell you, my favorite time to be in Atlanta is on a Saturday during a big SEC football weekend. You see all the different people flying their team flags, and they all talk smack, and they all get together and hammer it out. It's really a wonderful time. And the other thing I like to do is I like to take time for personal growth. I'll take a book. Maybe it's a book that's a fiction book. Maybe it's nonfiction. I remember one time I went to the Caribbean and read the book Caribbean, which is like written it profiles locations everywhere from across the street from all the way down to Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And so I learned a little bit about that. So, when I've gone to Atlanta in the past, I've read Tom Wolfe's A Man in Full, which is a real estate book about Atlanta. So I think that if you find something that gives you an additional perspective on where you're going, it's very important. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with my personal bottom line about vacationing and taking time off. And I'd always love to hear your feedback and your thoughts on vacation, where you like to go, what you like to do. Some people like to travel America. Others like to travel Europe. Some people like an activity adventure vacation. Other people like to just sit on a beach and have a pina colada. So it'll be interesting to hear what you have to say. Put it in the comments section below the episodes. And now we'll talk to our good friends at Miami Podcast Studios. Take it away. I want to thank our friends at Warren Henry Automotive. The Zinn family is a tremendous pillar of our community. And my good friend Larry Zinn and Eric Day and Ismet Yagzi and Warren Zinn, they've all been sponsors of the podcast. But more than that, they've been integral parts of my personal growth and my life here in South Florida. They're wonderful people. They really care about not only themselves, but others and our community. And they continue to invest in our community with wonderful different programs that are just helping us build a better Miami. So when you're looking to buy or lease a car and you want to make sure you get the best price, you go to our friends at Warren Henry. Doesn't matter if it's a lease or purchase. They will give you the best price on your trade-in, the best price on the new vehicle that you're getting. They'll give you amazing award-winning service. You can go to their store down in Key West. It's got all their nameplates. They've got an award-winning Land Rover Range Rover store in South Dade, West Broward. And, of course, they've got their headquarters store here at 151st and Biscayne, where they sell Land Rover, Range Rover, Jaguar, and Lincoln. They're all great cars. They all come with the Warren Henry advantage, which is that they'll treat you like family. I'm going to take my car in and get it serviced. And when I do, Gerald has already booked me with a loaner. I'll take the loaner. I'll go up and visit my mom and be back in a couple of hours, and they'll have my car ready, fully washed and ready to go. It's just a wonderful place. And I can't thank them enough for being sponsors and helping me bring this wonderful podcast to you. So remember, always the best price, always the best service, always Warren Henry.
Welcome back to Freed on Business. Connect with us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Jim Freed or at Freed on Business, and on Instagram at Jim Freed1. Now, back to your host, Jim Freed.
So I want to remind you, reach out to me at all my different contact information. I help family offices, high net worth investors, private equity firms, real estate investors from across the globe create and execute their business plans. Reach out to me. You see my phone number there. You see my email there. It's certainly been discovered by all the AI programs because you get bombarded with these AI created emails at all times. So remember, reach out to me. And whenever you reach out to me, it'll always be all about you. And now for the bottom. I want to remind everybody, you can catch, if you missed today's podcast, you can catch us on any of your streaming platforms, everything from YouTube to Spotify. We're there, Apple streaming, whatever else you got, we're probably there. And you can always look up the webpage at freedonbusiness.com. You can go there. We got all the episodes there as well. So we've been talking about vacation. I told you my mom's famous line about you got to take a vacation. Nobody's going to give you a vacation. Why should you go on vacation? You should go on vacation. The bottom line is you got to have a change of venue. You got to get out of town. Even if it's a staycation, get out of your house, your condo, whatever it is. Take an Uber, don't drive, and pretend you're out of town. Go to a different restaurant, go to a different beach, go to a different pool, stay at a hotel. Use your points, because there's nothing better than just getting a reset and a refresh. It's very important to maintain perspective and to maintain positive mental health. You've got to do this. Long weekend, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be 5 days out of town with my beautiful family. I'm going up. I used my American Express card. They upgraded me to first class because that's where I belong. And you do too. And so take your points, cash in your points, take your piece of your nest egg, cut some of your expenses, because summer will be over before you know it. People will be coming back and you'll be forced to go back into the daily pace. Oh, and by the way, when you're on your vacation, don't look at your phone or your iPad or your computer. If you've got to, do it either early in the day or late in the day, but only do it once a day. People will know you're trying to detach. And guess what? You deserve a break today. So with that, I'm going to remind everybody that the person that wants to do, this is perfect for the vacation. The person that wants to do something finds a way. The other finds an excuse. Now go out there and make it happen. Take your vacation. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Miami Podcast Studios. The rest of the broadcast is your